a yellow with a green and a yellow. So we're going to make yellow solid, okay, and we're going to go to the ellipse tool and we're going to double click on it. In fact, no, we're not. We're going to make a new shape like so, and we're going to click and hold shift just so it fills up the space. Change the fill to that yellow color, center it up. You want to make it so, I didn't do that good enough, did I? No, make another, zoom out a lot, go to the ellipse tool and make sure it would fill up the whole of the canvas in the center. And it's just going to come in to the third title. Yeah, start just after 10 seconds, between 10 and 11. Make sure you start at the beginning. Delete the paragraph. We'll go to transform, scale, and we'll keyframe it so it's 0 here, and then probably by 11 seconds it's 100. So that way it flies in like so. And again, if we control D on this layer, go to effect, generate, and fill, and we fill it with that green that you see there, that's the same green, and okay. And just maybe go to the transform tool and move the keyframes so maybe just a little bit after, not so much. You can see when it looks good, okay, there. So it's a little bit delayed, so it flies in like so. And again, do this, repeat this. So you control D and just go to remove the fill because it was the yellow originally, and go to the transform and scale and delay it just a little bit further like so. So that way that produces the kind of ring expand, so it zooms out. It's better than it just being one solid color. And so there you have that. So now when you've got them expanding, the circles pop up. So what we're going to do on After Effects is we're going to make a new, in fact no, we'll pre-compose this first. So go hold shift on all of them, layer, and we will pre-compose to third like so. So all of that's edited. Obviously you can always open these compositions should you need be. And so if it starts, it's probably 3 by then. Lower this down. Don't know why I've got it so small. Fit up to 100%. Just a little bit out, a little bit more. And so we're going to make some more circles. Now this is the really tedious part. So we're going to have to make some circles here. Hold shift so they make sure they're circles. Like so. I'm going to change the colour of them to a bluish colour. Fill's actually rather up here. I'm going to make sure it's a nice kind of deep blue colour. Fit up to 100% again. I'm not feeling that blue to be honest, so I'll change this blue to, why do I keep doing this? Fill. Get the right colour blue. That looks okay. I'll leave it at that for now. And I'm just going to Control D, Control D, Control D, and I'm going to scatter them around. I've got 5, that's alright. Move one up there, one there, like so. So now I've got the 4 circles. That flies out. You want them to all start a lot after the circle's in, so it's obviously you can easily see. So when should it start? They probably should start by then, just a little bit before maybe, because you always got the yellow in the middle. There we go. So they all pop up if we go to all of them and the transform. And no, we'll do it individually. Maybe kind of tedious, but you get a more kind of human feel all at the same time, so it's kind of not so much robotic. Go to transform and go to the scale. So by then the scale should be 100, and then at the start should be 0. So it pops up like so. And repeat this effect for all of them. So it's going to start, this will pop up by then, so keyframe the scale to 100 and the start there, so 0. So they're not coming up all at exactly the same time, different times, like so. Hide and hide. You notice that they're not coming in from the center, they're kind of coming out. I'm not going to worry about that too much because that's quite a bit of fiddling, but it's just the anchor point, so if you move this around and get the right anchor point, that will make sure it comes in at the center. I'm not going to fuss too much about that now, but I just want to express that so you guys know. Let's have a quick drink here. Yeah, there we go. So I started on these two up to 100%. The third one, we'll change the transform and the scale to 100 about there, and 0 about there. You know, they're all coming in at different times, different rates. They're all not popping up together. Transform. In fact, you know, I'm not going to do the text for this now. The text is exactly the same, it's just keyframing. If you follow these steps, you make some text, you keyframe the scale 0 and 100 just to match up. If you have any problems with that, message me and I'm sure to get to it. Scale 100, move that across maybe just a little bit, and 0. And then on the top final circle, last but certainly not least,